the term crushed, that was used already by previous Chinese defense ministers, including not the predecessor immediately, but the other one the other year. So since 2019, we see this uptick in rhetoric by President Xi Jinping, paramount leader Xi Jinping, and all top Chinese leaders. So I think that's the rhetoric right now. But my hope is behind the scenes, we're seeing a different kind of China, not necessarily, chummy, but more reasonable, more statesman-like. So it is possible that there's a double messaging going on here, whereby in international fora, they go wolf warrior and try to impress, folks back home that we're standing up to the world, etc., and impressing Xi Jinping and their bosses. But I'm hoping that behind the scenes, when they talk to their American or Filipino counterparts, they'll say, okay, what do we do here to avoid a war situation? Because realistically, even the latest exercise that China did, if you analyze it, if you talk to the experts, they would say, still, China is not there. China is not there yet. And China also knows that it's not there yet in terms of the ability to pull off an invasion of Taiwan in a convincing and seamless way. Probably that will take 5 to 10 years from now, also depending on what the US and others are doing, and everyone is preparing. And on the West Philippine Sea, they also don't want a war. I mean, the moment China will have war with a single ASEAN country, no matter what bashing they want to do to the Philippines, no matter how much they want to paint us as, America's little brothers, etc., the reality is that that's going to really strain China's relations, and that's going to spook a lot of other fence-sitters, right? So China has an interest to be responsible. Unfortunately, not in their public statements, but I hope behind the scenes there's that kind of sense of responsibility. So there was no breakthrough, but I would say also there was no total breakdown, because Dong at least made an effort to reach out to have a conversation with his American counterpart. They will say their public stuff. But what I'm looking at is in the coming days and weeks, what are the concrete efforts by US and China to reestablish those frayed military-to-military communication channels, queues, and other sorts of communication channels? Because this is the last time, this is the worst time not to have communication channels between the two superpowers, just as tensions rise in Taiwan Straits and South China Sea.